lakad matatag!
Normally. Ember Spirit, okay, so it's a safe lane Shadow Fiend. I don't hate it. Again, you're able to deal with the boars very easily. 6-minute runes. So, in terms of farm that you're going to get, Chen's going to be far ahead.
In top lane, the aggression that's coming out of Zaya. It's a beautiful use of this by Carapace, and Chrysalis is on top of Natsumi's Shadow Fiend. As first blood's going to be claimed, and Chrysalis is still looking to continue to play aggressive, but Xavius will be able to turn it back around, finding his own kill and getting some valuable experience for the task.
Well, I think this lane is still going to be just fine for Natsumi, right? Like, you're just going to have lanes shoving back and forth into each other. It means that you give up that kill threat, but this isn't one of those games where the mid laner is the true carry. As top side, is Xavius in a little bit of trouble? Might be Zayats, actually. He's got the Spike Carapace available, was just saving it for the Ice Shards, but not going to be enough.
Just mentioning as well with these two teams, it feels like already to start this game one incredibly even. I think it's going to be actually bottom lane. Resolution has the roar. TP's coming through with the help of the Sunstrike bonus damage. Is it going to be enough to claim the kill? Natsumi, one more right click, and they'll get the Shadow Fiend. Polaris looking to try and hit.
He's gone away from a lot more of the lane harassment style. I think he realizes on Natsumi that you're not going to be getting too many kills against this Beastmaster. Maybe might be getting puppy, but it's still not the greatest kill, and they might get a turnaround actually with AU going down. So again, a 1-for-1 trade when you're not needing to actually rotate your Invoker is going to be a big win. And again, look at this, double Forge Spirits hitting into the mid tower. You make the eventual rotation with the Lush, but he's going to get harassed out immediately.
He's going to take a lot of damage as well. Nisha doing a really good job to continue to put some pressure on the side lanes in mid to enable this, so now they can make other plays across the map, and they're going to smoke a secret.
So, bot side though.
Shouldn't end up going down. Roar's going to land. There will be no Sunstrike to follow up because the rest of the team want to have all their abilities once they show up to the party. Xavier's going to be the first one on the front line with the smoke popping, but he doesn't have the snowball to hold off the aggressive maneuver. The Secret will find the 1-for-1, but that is a big kill for Polaris with how much farm that Resolution has been able to find. Similar build in regards to the Dragonland, so
going down bottom, and they'll probably get the kill onto AU here, but this is a 4-man rotation, and I'm not sure if it's... I mean, maybe they're heavily prioritizing the bottom tier 1 tower just because...
look at the triangle.
Yeah.
Chrysalis, he's the one that's in trouble. Shards needs to be on point, and it's off the mark from Xavius. Are they going to continue to go for the kills? So Zayats will TP in. Is going to prioritize holding back the Viper for the moment as Chrysalis is soaking away the damage from Xavius. So the Razor is going to be okay, and with Nisha showing up, they should be able to close the distance. Sunstrike's off the mark. They've got control of the high ground thanks to the sentry. Zayats, with the help of Chrysalis, will be able to get the kill, and he will have some impact now in the early game.
Oh, they're even pushing Puppy back with the take it over Wild Wing Ripper, and this is what I was talking about, right? This is the way Puppy likes to play.
It's a good spot for Dire to fight. Resolution, they're backstabbing on the Lush. Someone needs to be able to tank the Sunstrike, but instead they're just going to turn to try and land down the kills with a Requiem clipping onto Resolution, but the rest of Secret is starting to chop. It's Chrysalis trying to lock onto Natsumi, but Force will shove him out to the left side. And now with a poison attack, getting multiple stacks, but Polaris will respect the high ground without having any information. Claim it.
It's not even just that they know it's warded; they know the number of, or they're baiting the power rune, the bottom power rune.
Oh, Puppy, not again. Looks like the Enchantress in the lane should be going down. Meanwhile, on the river, though, they're onto the Ember Spirit, but the Roar's going to be out. The damage should be enough this time with Nisha helping out. The Lelouch just slipped out of their grasp underneath the T2 tower top, but this side in the river, Secret will be able to bring him down.
Much bigger kill, for sure. I mean, he is still a big part of the tempo. He's a big part of finding that backline, trying to bait out a few of these key spells from Secret. They're going to need to pop the glyph here, but I'm not sure if they're going to have enough to be able to defend against any kind of D-wards happening there. Trying to catch out Nisha. He's got a few points in the Wex now.
They might team soon. Yeah, they see Nisha.
You've got the blink,
Not
remember,
an easy kill. Xavius has got the blink to get instantly on top of him. The TPs are going to start to come out, but the damage is raining in thick and fast as Nisha will go down, but the turnaround's going to be there from Secret. Force will be able to get some distance. AU's got the mechanism still to play with, but it will not matter. The damage, it's been dealt, but Lelouch has shown up to the party. In goes the Ember Spirit. Even Natsumi's going to close the distance as well, as Chrysalis trying to stand his ground with the BKB, but the right clicks are raining in from Natsumi, as Chrysalis just can't not getting any damage off in a resolution. They're going to chase down the Beast Monster in between the tier 1 and tier 2 tower, and they will not forget the tips that were given prior as Polaris will send some back resolutions way.
You got any tips? We'll give them back with it. They got complete vision.
Roche is just melting.
Yep,
Secret,
so
they're not going to be fast enough to contest it. Natsumi gets the Aegis, they get the Aghanim Shard, and now Lelouch is going to jump instantly over towards an Nyx Assassin. A BKB used to get the kill onto the support, and our Secret, they need to get out.
Well worth committing that BKB forward as well, because just look at what else you're up against, right? What's ending and tanking this, and, well, they've been able to push out one of the previous waves, but this one is all well and good. They're going to force out, you would assume, another glyph coming through, even the 4-star, just to make sure that they're not getting rid of the
jump in, Xavier's. Onto Nisha. They might look to turn to deal with Puppey as well. Force on the low ground, starting to stack up the damage, and there's the 4-star to disrupt the combo. And Lelouch going to look to jump in, but all it is just space for Natsumi, as the objectives are starting to fall.
Actually, the DD's gone, but look at how quickly a lot of these waves melt, and, yep. Gonna use the glyph, but that means they have nothing left. No glyphs left at all. If they lose Requiem...
It's going to catch him off guard. Oh, smoke pops.
Nice.
Great reactions out of Resolution as well with a blink inside the base. Lelouch is going to hold 2 people into place for the moment. Chrysalis is still playing with the BKB, but it's going to be too late with Natsumi into the middle with the right click. Oh no, they get a couple of misses. Chrysalis just survives.
The halberd.
Secret keeps the Razor alive.
Heaven's Halberd doing a body of work. They don't have that. They have, excuse me, the backdoor protection for now, but that mid creep wave is going to push its way in. Again, no glyph to be able to protect against this.
Zayats again. A beautiful double stun onto 2 cores. The snowball used onto the Shadow Fiend. They'll just turn and blow up the Nyx Assassin. Meanwhile, to the north as well. Force bodies Poppy. A solo kill coming out from the Riot Puppet. Nisha's into the middle. A defensive use of the BKB is going to be able to allow him to reposition. But the Aegis has expired. Polaris have to be cautious. They're going to reevaluate how they can take this team fight. Secret are pushing outside the base, but they will not be able to catch the captaincy that he's providing them. We see the call, like they're going high gun again and they don't even have Aegis. They feel so strong.
Yep. Got the Wraith Pact that they can happily drop down. It's going to be prioritized a little bit here. Has to be careful with the position. Natsumi just denied the Wraith Pact, alright.
Xavier's jump in. Snowball used aggressively this time. Puppey's going to go down. They might be able to hold back now without the snowball used defensively, but the Ember Spirit's going to be in some trouble.
He doesn't have
but
mana.
it means that Natsumi once again has to free fight the chains, leashing 2 together. Polaris need a way to close the distance, and that's where Xavier's comes into play with a double snowball, clipping Nisha, who will look to buy back, but they just don't have the ways to hold them inside the meatball as Razor goes down from afar. Polaris an 18,000 net worth lead, and our Secret's base is their own home.
There's nothing that they can do about this. The big part of the damage
dropped.
Yep, is the Razor. This was just an outplay by Polaris. I really liked both drafts. Both of them wanted to do the exact same thing. Xavier's, again, embracing the SEA server, diving. Gary, they're running out of time, by the way. They can go the Bat Rider. Okay. So does this mean... I mean, it's probably going to now be the Shadow Fiend mid, right?
Going to be looking at just the levels. AU, if you can find that second point in the Battery Soul. Give him the
Puppey might be
opportunity
in trouble
to be
here.
Bottom lane. Crystal's trying to do whatever he can to hold them back for the moment. Force has got a decay in a couple of seconds, but only level 1. Doesn't have the potential to...
Both teams committing down onto this bottom side, and it's going to be the DD. Ayats actually ends up picking it up instead of Nisha. Should be able to secure a kill here, although if he uses the cogs, might be able to push him away. Not enough, though.
Really nicely done there from Nisha. Minor thing, but... before the power rune spawn, he started to stack up.
Most Enigmas would just be trying to deny creeps at every single possibility, but he just can't. They're just going to die instantly, and I feel like that's what he's afraid of.
Crystalus, he's got some 1 charges to play with. Continuing to stalk him into the tree line. Trying to blow him up with the telekinesis to prevent those 1s. Crystalus holding him off to the last second. Now Nisha's going to look to tip it down. Hey, you snipes Crystalus. Oh, no way. Nisha will get some revenge, but oh, that's going to feel juicy. Lines.
Oh no, they missed the haste rune at bottom as well. Sometimes luck's just not on your
top
side.
Lane, Resolution. Drag back once again in combination. That is a filthy combo. the X to get them closer to the Shadow Fiend so we can land all the razors that would need to blow up Resolution. This is a hero, especially as a core, you cannot fall behind. And we said it early on, this game's all on Nisha. He's got the boots of travel now. He has to make some incredible plays to even have a hope of Secret coming back. It's a 5,000 net worth lead this early into the game.
Oh, bot side.
This could be the start of it. Yeah, Lasso with Crystallis nearby. Force gonna try and lay down the Tombstone, give him some extra summons to be able to get health back with a Soul Rip, but it's only level 1, so not really gonna... What, is it just quicksand?
Pretty much.
You keep sinking further into your own death, your own demise.
That is one of the things I'm afraid of, is quicksand.
Really? That's an interesting thing to be afraid of.
I'm afraid of a lot of things, dude. Did you see what happened? It was the trusty shovel creep.
I did. I saw his reaction as well. Oh my lord. Dude, his reaction was so funny.
Oh. That's when you know it's just not your day, man.
Oh no. Dude, that's... Alright, let's see. What can you do? Can't let these towers go down. And Secret, they're going to try and get towards AU. Hookshot's going to be off the mark, so Resolution will claim the kill. Nisha's going to try and find an angle to step in. Xavier's still in the Fissure's going to help out. Meanwhile, off to the left side, Puppy's Black Hole. We stopped in his tracks, but Secret find a double kill. Resolution getting both the kills, some much needed gold. See, they're going to try and sweep over towards their bottom jungle here on Secret. Polaris have some pretty good vision to play with the ward placed on the high ground.
You got to protect it though. You can't let them just
look at the trio running in. Off the left side, they're going to be on to Poppy. Meanwhile, back towards the outpost as well as AU finds the hook shot. That's a big echo slam from Zayat. And Secret will find the double kill. They're going to be off the mark with the boat as well, so Resolution can get back to the safety of the tower. It is a 2-for-2 trade in the end. Somehow Polaris are actually the ones that...
Eidolons and then get straight on back to playing with the rest of your team. And I mean, have a look at what the vision looks like for Secret right now. It's in a lot of pretty useless spots, to be honest, right? Like, you're not wanting to play on your side of the map if you're Polaris right now. You've got the Aegis, you've got this early-ish timing lineup.
Eidolon versus Eidolon war down bottom onto Puppy. As soon as two heroes show, though, they're going to move top onto Force. The ward on the high ground does scout out Resolution, starting to pivot his attention to the Undying, but the rest of Secret under the cover of the smoke, so they don't have this information. Force... The Lotus Orb will not protect him, so a great movement out of Secret. This is all comes down to just Puppy making space down bottom.
Left on the Black Hole and Echo Slam's going to be available, so you might even be able to, if they give them the space to be a little bit greedy, have that Blink Dagger available for Zayat.
Bottom lane, Natsumi. It's going to run into Zayats. The Lucia's nearby. They're close to the T1 tower as well, so the TPs are going to start to rain on through.
Exploded.
As Natsumi just cleans them up. The cleave and the crits was all they would hope for to... Xavier's is giving them a lot of information in this invis. They see Nisha. Let's see if they're going to be able to blow him up. Oh my lord, the right-click damage from the Shadow Fiend. Lasso with the last second, but no, Lelouch. They'll find the kill, and now Crystallis, he can turn it back around, playing with the Earthshaker replicate. Will give them some extra control. In fact, it was the Rubik instead. The telekinesis used, well...
They don't have the morph yet for Morphling, though. Like, they've got the Aghanim Scepter picked up, but they don't actually have that item.
Maybe a little bit of a bait here. The Silver's Edge is in. AU's going to hookshot forward as well. A beautiful target to look to take out of the fight. But Science still lands the Echo Slam and they just rip apart Polaris. The damage is too much for them to handle. When the ultimates get laid down, they don't have any answers. As Xavier's will whiff on the stolen Black Hole. And Secret are back into the second game.
Oh, man, it just takes a couple of little things, right? That's the thing. Zayats, he is performing all throughout this tournament. Even, like, game... But now, Rezo just doing Enchantress things. Beating down a tower. Not sure if that's the greatest glyph, though. They'd lose another fight. They could lose a ton of map control.
Are you sure? Oh, no, they won't have the Batrider for this fight. Gotta be cautious, Secret, if they still want to take the skirmish. AU's gonna be in with the hookshot. I'll take care of the Enigma. even dropped the Tombstone as well from Force. But the rest of Secret, they've been able to back up. They're going to turn to try and deal with Resolution. And the X into the Requiem just evaporates the health pool. Secret, they're nearby. They've got the ward on the cliff. They're going to try and aim down the Shadow Fiend. They know the BKB was used prior, so Zayat jumps in with the Echo Slam. Chrysalis has the follow-up as well, and Polaris, they've got to get out. You cannot continue to take the skirmish. A Secret will move in and find a second kill.
Sometimes you just...
Oh, he's got the boys. They're in second rush. It's an important one. Secret get this Aegis. The ones in control of this game. I was going to try and play with the Tombstone, but he's ever going to lead in with the BKB. AU attempts with the hook shot, but it will not be fast enough as the Aegis will be claimed in our Secret with the second life. They might look to chase down the rest of Polaris, but in the end, a 1-for-1. Did he get Agents? Allow Secret to do whatever they want, and they might look for Natsumi. Nisha with the blink straight on top of the Conquer's location. AU with the counter initiation, but it doesn't buy enough space for the Conquer as Natsumi is falling low over the arm. The toggles, it's not enough. The Conquer goes down in our Secret. They've got firm control of the team fight. Tombstone lay it down thanks to the Morphling Replicate. The T2 tower will fall as well. A 2-for-1. A Secret continuing to find map control, continuing to build the momentum.
They're slowly re-establishing their control. I mean, they've had such little batteries with the team, though, to be able to get that pick-off happening. Preemptive rocket flare just around some of these choke
Force
points.
jumps in, lays the Tombstone, a big kill onto Zayat. The Echo Slam's going to be whiffed. They get no value out of it. Lelouch has to be forced to deal with the Tombstone, but thanks to the high ground positioning, the Shadow Fiend won't be able to do so. So a little bit forced out, a couple of BKBs, the life of Zayat as well.
So he could very easily look to go into it for himself. They're both scouting out Roshan, realizing that this is the next key objective.
Nisha, smoke's gonna pop.
And it is, and, well, quick use of the napalm, giving him all the information they could need, but he doesn't have the lasso, so he has to be a little careful.
Lelouch is going to try and charge up the Requiem. Meanwhile, to the northern side, the AU, he's been picked off. Polaris is still going to continue with the team fight. They're trying to close the distance onto Nisha.
What can Puppy
but the Batrider free pathing will be able to get out of harm's way. Now look at Resolution. Just pummeling the impetus onto Force, but it's going to be cautious, so it could lose. But Zayat! In with the Echo, the black hole as well. A Secret land the ultimate for Xavier's. The turnaround's there. Black hole stolen, clipping onto multiple heroes, but they were lacking the damage. They didn't have the Shadow Fiend. The main damage component on Polaris was dead in the grave.
Previously, they were fairly good at being able to find those pickoffs, be able to burst him down, or at least to get him incredibly low, but now it just feels like they don't have that potential. Top side, they're going to look to try and find this pickoff. It's just onto Xavius, but he had used the buyback previously, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be his dieback timer. 65 seconds in the grave, and opens up that top side of the map for them to be able to push into, knowing that it's a 5v4 situation. Nisha's even going for more. Aghanim's blessing on Resolution, so not only does he have that stupid sproing, but he's got the Witchblade as well, so the travel time is incredibly fast. He was holding on to the...
Oh, lasso out to the right side. Look who they found. It's Lelouch. He brought back prior 120 seconds without the Shadow Fiend. They can look up to siege the higher ground. This could be...
They're swapping around neutral items as well, just so that Zayats could be in the ninja gear.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. He's got to go in with the hook shot before the X. Natsumi almost dies. He might still tick out. A BKB has to be used. Meanwhile, once again, Xavius is caught out. The fissure from Zayat, he's done it again. The position 4 from Secret, a big reason of why they're about to close out this second game.
Oh. I mean, Force, he went for the 20 talent Tombstone on death, but it feels like if you're dying at this stage, you're just going to be given the game up. It kind of felt like maybe the extra, the lower duration on the decay cooldown might have been a bit better. Allow him to be that true frontline presence. There's just ways to situation.
Feels like the call for Polaris, it might just have to be give this up. 20 seconds without the Shadow Fiend. He needs some souls as well. AU's trying to charge up, and Nisha's going to get the jump before they starve the damage. It's too much. Conker's gone. He's got a buyback, so Natsumi can rejoin, but AU A third of his health just taken away with ease, and Resolution will get force as well before he makes it away.
Another tombstone being dropped, but it's just going to get dealt with pretty instantly.
Force is going to jump in, do whatever he can off the back of the buybacks, but Secret, they're already retreating.
Still got Aegis.
Crystal's in the mix at all. They've got the Requiem as well, but the extra fear control will deal with the first life. Resolution again, if they just look to avoid the Enchantress, the impetus damage is something that you need to fear, and Resolution and Secret will be able to take this game too. What a performance from them. Secret down 6,000 gold off the back of the laning phase. They find a way to come back in and end up...